Hello.
Hello.
I miss anything?
Uh, you were gonna ask him about
Oh,
that Mortal
you saw
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat in theaters?
No,
Or in
in
a
a drive-in.
drive-in theater?
What?
Didn't you see it in a drive-in theater?
What? Oh, the first Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
When I was a kid, absolutely.
You gotta tell Tyler about that.
Tell me the
I
tale.
started to, but yeah.
It's there's not really much to tell. I remember going to the theater and loving it because I had always played it at the arcades as a kid. And there's that scene where where Liu Kang throws that awful looking nowadays CGI looking monster into that statue and it transforms into Reptile and the announcer comes on and says Reptile. And
Ah,
dude, popcorn started flying, everybody stood up, people went fucking nuts.
What?
They couldn't believe it. They were so fucking hyped.
Where do you live? This is wonderful.
Wow. What an experience. So happy I was there.
dude, Zachary was talking to me about Reptile because I asked him what's his favorite Mortal Kombat ninja. Of course. But he went through all of them. He went through almost all of them. And why he likes all of them. He's like, I love Scorpion because he's like, wasn't he brought back by Quan Chi?
Yeah, and he's the only ninja with a catchphrase. He was the first character to have a voice line.
That's true.
Yeah, no one else has any voice lines.
Oh, I'm gonna throw you over there.
Yeah, yeah, other than just sound effects.
But he talked about Sub-Zero, and then his brother is Noob Saibot.
Yeah, Bihan.
Thought he was dead, but Quan Chi brought him back. Quan Chi's just a fucking necromancer.
Quan Chi's the shit.
He's the coolest. But then he started talking about Reptile, and I'm like, we gotta talk to Evan because you hate Reptile because he's a lizard, but he's always
I
been
hate new Reptile because he's a lizard. He wasn't always a lizard.
Exactly. No, but he is a lizard. He has the power to shapeshift, and that's why he looked human in the beginning, but he's losing the power as time goes. And I didn't know that.
I actually didn't know that either.
Zachary told me that, and I'm like, I think I gotta tell Cousin, because he really has
It
been
also
hating on
says,
Reptile.
okay, you know what? I'm hating on the way Reptile looks, but I know I always will because he looks like you look like a fucking iguana dog.
He
But,
looks like the dude on Soul Calibur, Lizard Man.
Yeah, yeah, you're just Lizard Man.
Yeah.
But me and Zachary were looking up. I remember discovering because me and Zachary, we were on the phone, I think, going through the fucking Mortal Kombat wiki, and when we read the line, and then Shinnok, allied with Quan Chi, teamed up and defeated Lucifer and took over the Nether Realm. I'm like, wait, Lucifer? Wait, really? Like the real devil? He's like, yeah, that's what it says. I'm like, I don't believe you. I'm like, he's like, that's what it says. I wouldn't lie to you. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What?
That's the worst.
They based it on Christianity.
Yeah, and you can't have Christianity and also the Kami Dogu and elder gods. Is
You
Jesus
shouldn't be
Christ
able
an
to.
elder god?
Jesus Christ was the first
Just-
winner of Mortal Kombat champion.
Fucking just chilling up there with like Fujin.
Fujin is Jesus.
Fujin is Jesus.
No, he can't be. Jesus is just Jesus. He's up there though. Nobody talks about him.
Well, he's there. He's canon. Jesus is canon.
Yeah.
Apparently. The Netherrealm was actual Christian hell. It's Dante's Inferno down there.
That's crazy. Lucifer was
I couldn't. I
the
can't believe
leader.
that shit. defeated by Shinnok.
Thousands of years ago, Jesus Christ won the first Mortal Kombat.
Oh man, he would. Was Jesus Christ a Shaolin monk?
He was.
Was Jesus Christ was like Kung Lao's ancestor?
He was.
Was he the great Kung Lao was Jesus? This game fucking sucks.
He became Mortal Kombat's first and greatest champion of all time, but God forsook him. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And he became forevermore known as only Cobra. That's Jesus Christ. Yeah, we don't care anymore.
No one's Cobra. No one's Cobra.
Cobra's not even. He's not even real.
I'm not even religious, and I will not stand for anyone being compared to Cobra. No. Cobra's just some fucking
nobody
jobber.
And Darius, I don't really care for.
Darius is whack.
You know who's not whack,
all those
though?
characters are whack.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Not all of them. A good handful,
almost
though.
all of them.
And Deception, yeah, they added some never before used and
Name
never
one that's
will
cool.
use again. I'll name two that's cool. Me and Zachary's favorite characters on that game. Hotaru and Havoc.
Havoc's
Order and
okay. I thought
Chaos.
his moves looked goofy. I liked Hotaru a lot, though.
Hotaru is the dude in the Order realm.
Yeah, I liked his lava blast where he'd shoot at anything and pop you up. That was hot. That was hot.
And Havoc just looks awesome. And he's in the Chaos realm.
I never thought he'd have it look cool.
Dude, with the alternate costume, he's got the fucking hood.
But then you do the special move where his torso spins like a clock and he looks stupid.
It's whatever. I'm not looking at that. I'm just.
I am.
I'm not looking at the moves.
I'm going. Ah. Constantly bummed out by Havoc's whack-looking moves.
Okay, drop the move style. If they made him again and made a better move style for him, he's one of the coolest looking characters.
You can't make a better move style for him. And they wouldn't. It's like making Boraicho without making him throw up. They just have to keep that. That's how it is forever.
Burps and farts and throws up.
Yeah. God, I can't. Boraicho's the worst thing to happen. To Mortal Kombat.
But he's the most important because he's Master Boraicho that trains Shujinko and many other.
Shujinko's worthless too.
He's so dumb. He's like, okay, I'll talk to only you about this. Shining light.
No, I'm not gonna bring this up. I just walked through like a puddle of goo that turned me into old.
I just aged 20 years.
Yeah. I do feel older now that I look down and realize that my beard is gray and my clothes have changed.
I do feel older.
And even the ball light's like, whatever, dude. Go to the order room.
Why did he go there? Why did he go into the pool? Was there a Kamidogu that he had to reach?
Dude, it's okay.
Or did he just fucking walk in there for no reason?
No. Okay, it's like a corridor with it's a rectangle. It's the most corridor a corridor's ever been, with just a pool of goo right in the middle, and the Kamidogu at the end. And then he walks through it, picks up the Kamidogu, and then realizes he's old. But then has to walk back through, and then nothing happens.
It's just a one-time effect.
Also, there's clearly an edge. You could have just walked around the goo.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't walk around?
Yeah, there's this weird goo in the Chaos realm. Just walking through it, that'll be fine.
Should be fine.
I'm a Shaolin monk. I don't give a fuck. My dick's huge. I'm old.
That's nutty.
That game sucks.
What a
That game sucked. No. The Kamidogu.
God damn.
Oh.
Hey,
God,
Zachary,
I love talking about Mortal Kombat so much.
we're
It's
talking
so
about the
crazy.
Kami Dogu that you have to get where we are right now, and there's like a pool of goo in the middle of like a corridor, and you could walk around it, but he just doesn't, and then he ages 20 years. He just like, fuck it, I guess. I'm just gonna. He remembers it being at the end. Was it in the center of the goo? That makes more sense. He had to go in. Okay. I thought
Was
it
it in
was
the
so
center of the
dumb.
goo?
That's what Zachary remembers, but we haven't seen it recently.
I
We're
remember
almost
it being
there.
at the end, like you have to walk
Oh,
downstairs into the goo and then walk upstairs out of the goo.
no, he just said we just did that, so he's got fresh memory of it.
Ugh.
It was in the center of the goo. Sweet. Uh-huh.
I'm looking at the Kamidogu chaos.
I'm clipping this.